Hi Virgo, and welcome to your weekly love tarot advice. This is for the week of August 27th through September 2nd, 2018. Happy birthday to all those Virgos out there that are having a birthday this week. So I'm going to do, look at this, heart-to-heart conversations. Ooh, Virgo, we're going to be having talks about love and romance, professions of love, whether they're coming your way or you're giving them, finally having the talk that never happened, finally saying the things that were never said. Very nice card. But what I was trying to say is this, I'll do this reading this week like I did last week. This will predominantly represent your energy, and this will predominantly represent the other person you are involved with, thinking about, interested in, hoping to reconnect with. Or if you are completely single, potential new romance opportunities coming your way this week. So, Virgo, let's see what is happening in the love and romance department. Okay, so we have forgiving and learning on your side, and we have very soon on this side. So this could be a week where, you know, you are focusing on healing and forgiving and letting go of some things that somebody has put you through, whether this is somebody you're currently involved with or, you know, just trying to get over some things of the past. It looks like this week, you know, that's really highlighted for you, is forgiving and learning, release and healing. And this could also be, you know, where you are seeking forgiveness from whoever you're involved with, or they're seeking forgiveness from you, okay? But over there on their side, it's very soon. So that's all about making a choice. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And I feel for some Virgos out there, you've been in limbo with somebody, and you know, they're kind of back and forth, up and down, wishy-washy, hot and cold. And you know, maybe you've kind of come to a point where you're creating distance and you're not being your normal, open, loving, vulnerable self to them, and they're recognizing that, or you're putting that ultimatum out there. Look, is it or isn't it? You know, don't play with me, don't flirt with me, don't do this, don't do that if you don't really mean it. Like, I'm over it. Or, you know, why is it that you're all nice and friendly and then we get together and hook up and then I don't hear from you? And then when I do, like a few days later, it's all these excuses, you know. It's Virgo is like, look, either walk your talk or just go ahead and walk on down the road. I don't care who you are. Some of you, this is somebody who is saying, okay, Virgo, I've decided, or I'm sorry, please forgive me, okay? But again, this is general, so they could be putting this out to you this week, Virgo. Like, you know, if you've been kind of in and out of somebody's life, and not really consistent with them, they may say, look, Virgo, either you're with me or you're not, okay? And look at that. As I'm saying that, look, loving, romance, passion, intimate, yep. So some Virgos out there, you're going to get this ultimatum, but what is interesting to me is I feel like, Virgo, some of you, you are that person where you're kind of in and out, not really sure if you know, if there's real potential or longevity with this specific person, okay? You are that person to somebody. However, there is a person in your life as well that is that person to you, where they kind of keep you in limbo at, you know, arm's length, arm's reach, and that's why you keep the other person at arm's length or arm's reach, because you really want that one, but this is a good idea too, you know? So there's kind of like this push and pull for some Virgos out there. Now, for those of you who are just dating or you are in a committed relationship, again, this could be a week where we're healing, releasing, letting go of some emotional baggage. You know, your partner's asking you to forgive them, or you're asking them to forgive you. We just haven't been communicating, haven't been seeing eye to eye, things like that. So Virgo, let's see what the emotion cards add to all of this interesting reading. All right, so we have embarrassed, self-conscious, awkward, exposed. Uh-oh, Virgo, what's that about? And over here we have inadequate, worthless, incompetent, ill-equipped. Goodness me. Okay, so we're both feeling insecure. Okay, that's what I deduce from these emotions right here. We're both feeling insecure. So this is kind of that limbo situation that I picked up on where, I feel like you put yourself out there and, they kind of rejected you or shot you down. Like I said, they act in a certain way, leading you down a path that there's something going on between the two of you. But then when it comes right down to it, it's like, "Brr," and they make you feel like you're the stupid one and like you're, overreacting or reading way too much into things. And honestly, Virgo, I don't think you are based on this. And the reason why they do this, it doesn't really have anything to do with you. It has to do with their own self-esteem and intimate issues, okay? Some of them, it could be that they're very interested in you, but they don't feel like there's a lot of insecurity in them. And it's like, am I good enough for Virgo? Could I really keep Virgo's attention? Yeah, look at that. Because here's this Page of Pentacles, and here, this would be your energy. And, here you are with them in your hand. But on this side, it's like, okay, yeah, I've explored that. I'm done. So some of you, Virgo, the person that you are trying to get with or that you're wanting to reconnect with, it's like they think if you knew them all the way, you wouldn't be interested, you wouldn't love them, you wouldn't, all these things, and so they've pushed you away, they've manipulated you, they've played games with you. And, the truth is, Virgo, even though you've been feeling bad about it all this time, it has nothing to do with you. It's them. They're the one with the insecurity. They actually, care and are interested. It's just, are they good enough for you? And so now this week, it's like, if they're trying to, be around in your life, you need them to apologize and explain their behavior. You're like, I'm not putting myself out there again. I'm not going through this again, okay? Or again, you can swap it just depending on, because this is general, if you feel more resonant with that side of the reading. So Virgo, let's see. Let's pull some tarot and see what comes out. So we have the Eight of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, and the Judgment card over here on your side. Look at this. Here's that Page of Pentacles again. And then we have the Five of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. Yep, Virgo. Okay. So somebody who keeps you in limbo is back this week full force. Okay. There is this internal conflict inside them still, though. Like I don't know what it is. It's like they feel like they're not enough for you, or if you really knew all of them, maybe you wouldn't still be interested in them. Something like that. Like there's this internal conflict in them about you. However, it's like they want you. Like they really want to be with you. They want a chance with you. They want something real. They want something stable. They want something solid, okay? If you have put an ultimatum out there to somebody that you're just dating, or, somebody of the past, I feel like you do have resolution to that this week. And they're going to think about it, and there is resolution. Like they give you an answer with that card, 100% for sure. Okay? But over here, again, because we have forgiving and learning, and then we have judgment, I really get the sense that, you need to forgive this person, or they need to apologize, or, say something, because they've left you feeling invulnerable and embarrassed somehow, some way, like feeling judged, or like you are inadequate, or something along those lines. And, there's a sense of atonement with the card in this position. But also, this is about second chances, Virgo. Some of you are definitely going to have a reconciliation with somebody. Again, it's like somebody from the past, or this is somebody who kind of keeps you at arm's length in limbo back and forth, like here we are again. But I see kind of like an actual decision or something actually being finalized this time, where we're either getting together, okay, and it looks strong like you are, but this is a general, so you know I have to go both ways with it. But I just know there's a final decision made, and we're either going to finally get together and be committed, or you know we're going to decide that nope, it's not going to work out. Some of you are, you know, definitely getting committed or taking a relationship to the next level, or there's new opportunity coming your way. I kind of feel like there's several things going on for Virgo, where you have this situation that, you know, is making you feel embarrassed and kind of sad, but then you have like all this other attention going on. Somebody's definitely wanting a chance or a second chance with Virgo, or making a final decision, okay? So let's pull some intimate energies, Virgo, and see what comes out there. All right, so we have the Devil. Could be a Capricorn you're dealing with. We have the Tower. Wow, yeah, there's definitely something happened. Something's been going on, and there's forgiveness. And now we have like the kissing and making out card over here on your side. Over here we have sadness and regret. Missing you, desiring you, and realizing they have to come to you. And, you know, either make it real this time, because look at, we have the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. So Virgo, I know that somebody is definitely missing you bad and realizes that you are a gem, and, you know, they need to do whatever it takes to make it right with you, all right? And this inadequate is, I think they know that, you know, they did you wrong, they did you dirty, or they haven't been playing fair, okay? Like, they've been, you know, kind of back and forth, in and out, keeping you at arm's length. And they know, like, this week, like, they're finally making things real with you, or, you know, because, gosh, it's like they have some regret. They're sad. They miss you. And over here on your side, you know, you look like you are feeling betrayed. And, you know, like, you need to apologize. You need to own up to your behavior. And they know that, okay? But again, if you resonate more with this side and your partner on this side, you can swap it, but don't. That's the only change to make to this reading, is to swap the placement of Virgo. But let's pull some advice for you guys. And just remember this, Virgo, this person, like, somebody just feels like they're not good enough for you for some reason. I don't know why that keeps, like, they just don't feel like they're good enough for you, and that's why they behave the way they do, and it leaves you feeling like you're not good enough for them. It says we have receive with love and appreciation. It's like, you know, somebody really cares about you and values you, Virgo, but they do not show it to you. They don't, or they didn't, and now they're very regretful about that, and they want to make it right. So if you're in a committed relationship, you know, this could be where your partner is like, hey, Virgo, I'm sorry for taking you for granted. I'm sorry for all these things. I really love you. Like, man. And then if you're dating, just dating somebody, again, it's that scenario of where it's like they kind of keep you at arm's distance, but this week they have this like recognition that, you know, it doesn't get better than you, and they want to make it real. Like, they want to get Virgo on lock. I can see that. There's definitely some people out there that want to get Virgo on lock. And if you're completely single, you might be still healing a great deal from, you know, some betrayal that and some traumas that have happened in your previous relationships, okay? But you might have somebody showing back up this week from your past to me, if that's the case, it feels more kind of like a misconnection. It could be somebody, you know, that really did hurt you and harm you. But overall, it's like the attention and the spotlight is on Virgo. People are missing Virgo, feeling regret, wanting to make things real, wanting to apologize, wanting to make amends, okay? All right, actions speak loudly. So to me, this is like somebody did something or somebody said something, and like, okay, so perfect, where their vibe and their actions make you feel like they like you, and that there's something, but then when it's like it kind of, you know, comes to pass where you're putting it out there where they, what are you talking about, Virgo? Like, we're not together, that type of thing. Like, this is so that card right there. And, you know, it's like, no, either walk your talk or I can't deal with this. You know, if we're just friends, you're not doing XYZ with me, because I don't just do that with just friends, okay? It's like that where, you know, somebody's calling the other out on their actions, saying your actions don't align to what you say and what you do, and it needs to end. And over here, look at get to know each other. Learning to meet another's need for love is important for a relationship to grow. So, you know, this is falling on their side, where, you know, again, they need to put in the effort, they need to decide, they need to make it solid, they need to make it consistent, okay? And they really need to, you know, get to know what it is that you need. But this could be where, you know, they're saying, Virgo, really get to know me and what I want and what I need, okay? So let's pull an outcome card here, Virgo. Very interesting reading. If nothing else, peeps be missing you, peeps be feeling guilt and sorrowful for letting you go or doing you wrong or not getting you on lock, okay? So that's awesome. Okay, look at this. My goodness me. Intuitive communication, silent whispers of the heart. Yes, Virgo, somebody, their heart is calling your name and you feel it and you know it. And again, it's like they just couldn't, their actions don't match in what they say and what they do. Even though you feel something very specific, you know, then they go about it and say, oh, no, that's not what's going on. And you're like, I damn well know that we have a connection. I know that you're feeling me back, okay? It's obvious. Like, I'm sick of this game. And you could have put him in that position. Like, look, we're in it or we're not. And no, I'm not just your bestie and your homie and all of that. Like, we need to change the dynamic of this situation, because what I do for you, the amount of time I spend with you, I don't do that for all of my friends, because you're special to me. And, you know, so if we're going to just be friends, you're not going to have all my time and attention the way you do right now. So you need to decide, okay? And it's like, you know, you feel them calling, you know, your name, the whisper of their heart. They feel the whisper of yours. If we're in a committed relationship, again, this is where, you know, I want to make up, I want to kiss, I want to make up, I want everything to be better. I'm sorry for what I did. Let's work on this. Let's heal our relationship, okay? So, Virgo, the intuitive insights that you have in regards to love and romance this week, you are right. Who you think is putting vibes out there that they like you and that they feel you, you are correct. You're not wrong. Okay, you're totally picking up on that. You guys are very connected spiritually and communicate quite a bit, but it's like they've got to come to you and let you know somehow, some way. And many of you are going to experience them showing up in your world this week. So Virgo, those are your messages for love and romance. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care.